Share vinyl.
Hi guys, and what's today? Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. Very important day to a lot of us. And I had a fun day. I was at the Record King. You know, I said I was going to go today, and I swore I would. And I did. And everybody was better. Craig and Elena were better. Peter still sounded sick to me. I mean, he was still coughing, he was still sniffling. So it was a little stressful, but for the most part, everybody's okay. And I mean, Peter's had this thing for 3 weeks. Wow. Since Beetle Fest. And so it's a little nerve wracking. We also had Tony came in after a very long time away, and we were all thinking about Tony for a long time now, and it turned out that Tony had a heart attack, and he also he was in the hospital, and now he's doing rehab, and tiny, weak. I mean, he's my dad's age, and he lost a ton of weight. It was really upsetting, because I've been through all of this very recently, and seeing Tony like that just reminded me again of what my dad's going through, and just how fragile our old people are, So we were really happy to see Tony again. And we sent a picture to Joe, because today's Good Friday, and Joe I knew Joe wouldn't come in today. But we had a fun day. It was really good seeing them again after so long. And I did take just a little bit of store footage, and somebody came in with a Misfits poster, an original Misfits poster, and Craig was really excited, and is going to be putting this on eBay. So, and it's original. It's going to be a lot of money, but if you're interested in things like that, it will be on Records 123 at some point, and it was a beautiful thing. I'm a huge Misfits fan, as you know. I mean, I grew up with them. They come from a town away from me, and I've collected the Misfits for years. But this poster got my heart beating. Do you know what I mean? And it was really, 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 really special. So I'm going to go through the stuff that Craig gave me, and stuff Petey gave me and stuff. But first, I'm going to show you that I put a Harry Potter Gryffindor robe on the mummy. And I always used to have, back in the day, I always had a mannequin in the Atomic Universe, and I would dress her accordingly. But now I have the mummy, so the mummy is now dressed and ready for Hogwarts.
shoals. And both sides don't be cool, and Hound Dog topped the charts. Hound Dog was the first side to chart and was the original A side. But after Hound Dog went to #1, the airplay shifted to Don't Be Cruel, and the A and B sides were flipped. And then Don't Be Cruel went to #1. Of course, it was written by Otis Blackwell, who also wrote Off the Cuff and Preferred Descendant for Elvis. And those songs by Otis, pretty successful. Don't Be Cruel was the #1 song in 50
Hey,
seconds.
Dad.
Followed the next
That's
year.
good. All right, should we get ready for the records? Oh, let's do what Petey gave me first. Petey brought me some stuff from Beatlefest, which is really, really fun. And of course, I haven't seen him since Beatlefest because he was so sick. So he got me, last year he got me the book about Yoko Ono called In Your Mind. And this year he got me a t-shirt of that book cover. Really, really beautiful. In Your Mind, The Infinite Universe of Yoko Ono by Madeline Beccaro. And here's the t-shirt. It's beautiful. Look at that. I love it. I did love the book. It was really good. Madeline was writing from the perspective of someone that knew Yoko, loved her, and defunct all the myths that Yoko was a bitch or broke up the Beatles, all of that. So this book was really great, and I love my t-shirt. That was so great. And all right, so then he got me a postcard of that, and a card. Beautiful. And he got me this magnetic bottle opener, the Beatles. Look at that. Because we have a bottle opener at the store that is, how do you call it? Like a beer cap, but it has Craig's name on it. And he knew he couldn't get, and I always loved that bottle opener, but he knew he couldn't get my name. He couldn't get Tink on that bottle opener. So he got me this one, and I love it. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? And it's like the shape of a pick, and it's got the drum, the bass drum, and it's got a huge magnet on the back. So this will go right on my fridge, and it is so perfect and so beautiful. Love that. Thank you, Petey, for my fun things. Alright, so I hadn't seen Craig in a while, and it was record store day last weekend, and I wanted all the Harry Potters. I wanted every Harry Potter that came out, the 4 soundtracks. I wanted Keith Richards' Expensive Winos. Those are the things that I wanted. Those 5 records are what I wanted. By the time Craig got to go through the stuff, because they had like 250 people online, and by the time the employees were allowed to go through the stuff, everything I wanted was gone. They didn't have any more Dogfish Head posters left, no more stickers left, nothing. So I got nothing from Record Store Day. Raymond is going to try and get me, one of the Harry Potters that I want. But, like I said to Craig, he said that the guy who owns his store is going to try and reorder. It's not going to happen because those things are gone. They're gone. There was a limited edition. They're not coming back. So, there's no way. So, that's that. Alright, let me go through what Craig gave me today. We got some really fun things. We got this weird thing by Jeannie Harris, Bye Bye Elvis. Very interesting record. This is a tribute to Elvis, kind of like when he was going off to war. And this is because, Elvis joined the army and he went. And this is about that. And it's really, really fun. We got a couple of horror records in here too. We Got to Get You a Woman by Runt on Ampex. Beautiful stuff. Of course, Todd Rundgren. Love it. Love it, love it. This is weird. This has to be a private press. Has to. Nightshade Records, Dream of Peace. A tribute to John Lennon by Bobby Plackey. Very interesting piece of music. I mean, we listened to it. We were like, that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. We got Happy Endings by the Beach Boys and Little Richard on Critique. Very, very interesting piece. Little Richard sings amazingly beautifully on here. You would not think Little Richard when you hear this, but him and the Beach Boys. He got me Blue Jean with picture sleeve on blue vinyl. Wow. I know, I have it on black vinyl, but the blue is so amazing. We got Lou Reed, I Love You, Suzanne. And My Friend George. Huge Lou Reed fan. Always collected his albums. I have most of them, but not 45. So, interesting. Very, very fun. Okay, very fun. First Halloween thing. This is going right in a black sleeve because it's on Aladdin, and it's the Jayhawks doing The Creature. And yes, it's the creature from the Black Lagoon, and he talks about Frankenstein, the Wolfman, everything. It's just a great, great novelty Halloween song that a lot of people may not even know about. So we just looked at each other like, yeah. I mean, we did one of these. It was like, wow. And then this beautiful thing by the King's Five, The Voodoo Man. Another great Halloween piece. I mean, just amazing. Amazing. This is super fun. All right, Scholastic Records. Do you remember Scholastic books and records when you were in school? My mom was such a heavy-duty reader. She was reading all of my life. And so when Scholastic Books used to give us the little order form at school, my mom would let us order anything that we wanted. Like, we were never limited. Like, you can have one book, one record, whatever. She would let us order whatever we wanted. And this is a Scholastic record. But this one is The Teeny Tiny Woman. All right, but look at the back. Mother Ghost Nursery Rhymes. Look at this. So the other side of the record has a lot of really fun Halloween stuff. I mean, The Teeny Tiny Woman was really cute on the one side, and we read and we listened to it. It was great. But the Mother Ghost Nursery Rhymes were amazing, and I loved this. It was so fun. All right, we got Christmas music for your holiday pleasure. Cardboard record, Never Played, Never Touched, from your Dodge dealer and Lawrence Welk. Never played. In fact, we were going to put it on the turntable and, mess around with it, but this has never been over a spindle. And it was like, I didn't want to force it because it wasn't going over the spindle. This is brand new. I mean, this is old and no one has ever touched it. So here we go. Make every day you drive a holiday. Swept Wing 58 by Dodge. Look at that. Oh my God. Love that. Alright, we got Y by the Chartbusters. Very cool stuff. Very, very, very fun. Garagey kind of stuff. We got a lot of garage and psych in here. We got Death Bells at Dawn, The Lords. Rare, obscure, weird psych. So this will be in a future podcast for you to hear. It's on the Aldrich label, which is not a common label. So Death Bells at Dawn by the Lords. Craig said it's like an $80 record. It's really obscure. Alright, we got... Alright, he gave me DJ by David Bowie. And Fantastic Voyage, which makes me very happy because this is brand new. And my version of DJ is a picture disc from the David Bowie website. And so here we have DJ on a beautiful brand new black vinyl 45. And I love this song and I love to play it in podcasts because DJ, you know, makes perfect sense, right? Ohio Express, Beg, Borrow, and Steal when there were less bubblegummy. So really fun, really, really cool. And then, oh, this is so fun. Oh, this is so beautiful. And he said this was for Easter. This is Cliff Richard's Pop Outs, extended play, easy to slot together, Humpty Dumpty and 45 RPM record. Look at this. Look how psyche, kind of 60s, 70s, kind of. Let's see, do I have a year in here? This is from England, of course, Cliff Richard's. But it's so beautiful. This is... Oh my God. Humpty Dumpty. This is a punch out, which has never been punched out. And record and flexi disc. Humpty Dumpty, a slotty slim disc, free with your pop out. So that's really, really cool. And then we have the complete pop out. Can I open this without messing it up? I don't think so. Maybe I can. Yes, I can. Okay. So, we have the complete pop out, never punched out, okay, of Humpty Dumpty. How beautiful is this? I am so excited about this. And Craig's like, you're not going to make the Humpty Dumpty? I said, no way. I am not punching this out. Oh my God. The chances of getting this all together like this is so rare that there's no way in hell I'm punching that out. That is the complete... And this is what it looks like when you punch it out and build it. But he said, that's for Easter. I said, yeah. And there's two other ones on the back. Three Blind Mice and the Owl and the Pussycat. But this one was for Easter. For, you know, Craig said. So that's really, really fun. No way would I punch that out. Alright, we got the Willoughbys. If you're ready. Very fun on the Date label. Very, very cool. I think it was... I'm trying to remember if it was Garage. We had a bunch of Garage. We had a bunch of Psych in here. So it's really fun. We have, of course, Link Ray doing Rumble. But a beautiful, beautiful copy. I mean, I have it, but it's rough, you know. So that's a beautiful copy. Very exciting. Another glorious, like, untouched copy. Of the Green Mosquito. by the Tune Rockers, one of my favorite guitar instrumentals. Really good stuff. And then we got this crazy thing on Dot. I'm Eating High on the Hog by Mac Wiseman. Country, but it is in a Dot sleeve, original sleeve, so I like that. We had fun with that. We had a lot of fun with that. All right. This is from Joe, The Godfather, original soundtrack. I have several versions of this. I have the Godfather wedding album, and I have another thing that was outtakes or whatever from the Godfather, but I didn't have the original soundtrack, so I got this one from Joe. And Craig found this for me. This is bizarre. I mean, we played it thinking it would be so much more fun than it was, but there is some cool stuff on here. This is Don Henry Halloween, Falloween. Bizarre little thing. I don't know anything about this. This is limited to only 400. There's only 400 ever made of this, and it has guest performances by Kathy Mattea and Kim Ritchie. Artwork by Mike Moran. It's on green vinyl. And let me read some of the track list to you. It's fall, y'all. Garden of the Dead, I Love the Moon, Leaves on the Lawn, Tim Burton's Lament, Goryville, and the Hearst Song. Then we have A Jolly Halloween, R.I.P. Cafe, Time Stands Still, The Munsters TV theme, Halloween Night, Werewolves of London, yes, Beautiful Goodbye. So, very, very interesting thing. But, interesting thing, but the music is not as cool as you would have thought, or we would have thought. But still, an interesting piece. And the Monsters theme was very, very interesting on that. So, I was kind of excited. Okay, and then in keeping with Easter, again, because we were laughing about the Humpty Dumpty Easter, Craig gave me this. This is a vintage mechanical waddling duck. Look at this. Oh my God. 70s. We're thinking 70s. Late 60s, 70s. Sonsco exclusive. No barcode, so we know it's early. It's still in its original packing. And I love my tin toys. I love the tin toys. But this one is so beautiful. It's almost like, it's plastic, but it's almost like cellulose, because it's a very thin plastic. But she's so beautiful. Look at her. Oh my God. And she has the wind-up key back here. And she has a metal hopping stand. She is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love this thing. Even though she's not a metal wind-up, she's beautiful. She's amazing. And you can see she's very early. Either late 60s, early 70s, but see, there's metal tabs here for the wind-up. There's metal, her feet are metal, but her body is like cellulose. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Look how cute it is. Oh my God. And the fact that she still has her original box blows me away. A mechanical waddling duck. So we had a really, really fun day, and it was good seeing my buds again. It's like I was nervous. I was spraying antiseptic all around. I was using uh, what do you call it? Antibacterial wipes on the table where I wrap stuff. But everybody seems to be better. Peter didn't sound good, and that's a long time that he's been sick. But I still feel somewhat safe. I felt safe being there. Today it got up to 71 degrees. Oh my God, we're getting there. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to fit. I have some cement that has fallen off my stairs. So my stairs are seriously compromised. My house is 70 years old. So tomorrow I'm supposed to get the vinyl cement patch. How do you call it? Vinyl concrete patch stuff. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I'm going to fix my porch to the best of my ability, and my neighbor will be home tomorrow because it's Saturday, and if I need his help, he will certainly help me. So I need to fix that because I can't leave it like it is. And it's going to be 80 tomorrow. Do you know what that's going to feel like? I'm going to put shorts on. I'm going to get myself ready, and I'm going to work on my porch. I'm really excited. And oh, bad news. The crows came and scared away my mourning doves and ate their freaking eggs. And when I looked online, it said that crows are like a mortal enemy of mourning doves. I didn't know this. Last year, my mourning doves were there, totally safe. 2 broods were born here with no interference. This time, a couple of weeks, about a week ago, crows started to show up in my yard, and I started to chase them. And then I went online and said, like, all right, if I chase the crows from my mourning doves, will they come back, or will they stay away? And they said, Google said, yeah, no. Crows are really smart, and if they find a nest, they're coming back. So they did come back when I wasn't here to chase, and they got them. And I was so devastated. I was completely devastated. And so my mourning doves haven't come back, and I hope that they don't, because I don't want to go through this again. You know what I mean? So they haven't come back to the nest, and I'm hoping they stay away because I don't want to deal with that again. And when I redo the porch, I'm going to have to remove the rug, the outdoor rug that I have out there, and get rid of it because it's shot. And I wasn't moving it because the doves were there and I didn't want to disturb them. It's what we do as animal lovers. So as long as they're not there, I can do that. Get that rug out, get a new rug, fix the porch, everything I have to do. There's a lot to do outside. And 80 degrees tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm so excited because this is what I've been looking for. I want to get out there. I want to clean up. I want to get ready for the yard. So we're getting there, and we will. So anyway, I hope Finn and Fiona found a better place. I really, really, really do. I still hear them cooing in the morning. So maybe they went to the front bush. As long as they're safe, All right, on my porch, I had to see them all the time, and it was a little bit nerve wracking, especially when the crows came. But otherwise, we will be in the yard very, very soon, getting this yard cleaned up and ready for the season. I want the Aloha Bar open. I got a lot of leaves to blow and rake. I don't know how much I can do, but I will do it a little at a time and we'll have fun with it. I want to be back in my Aloha Bar as soon as it gets warm. So anyway, guys, that is about it for me. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Friday. Good Friday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love in a black and white world. Live a Technicolor life, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a beautiful Easter weekend.